Hey y'all, we're back. Today we're going to be making pepper steak. What we have is our ingredients. We have butter. Use your choice of butter if you don't like country crock. Cornstarch. Minced garlic. Some light brown sugar. Rice vinegar. Soy sauce. Black pepper, and I have extra black pepper here. I have some crushed red pepper flakes if you like it spicy. If not, just leave this out. Onion powder, garlic powder. We have our basmati rice that we're going to put it over. I have a green pepper, a yellow pepper, a red pepper, and 2 yellow onions. You can add more or less. And then, of course, I have some sizzle steak. The liquid in it is because I just let it unthaw. But we're going to clean that off anyway. And you can use any steak that's cheap for you or that you like. But, yeah, we'll be back. So first what we're going to do is get our vegetables all cut up. your pepper and onion all chopped up, it's time to go ahead and cut your steak. So what you wanted to do was just take your steak out the pack, rinse it off, and we just gonna cut it in thin little slices so that we can cook it. So just like that. And you want to get you a nice sharp knife and just make them little strips like that. And you're just gonna keep going with all the rest of the meat. I'm sorry, I thought I was recording. Right here what we have is probably about 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, a little less than 1/4 cup of rice wine vinegar, and 1/4 cup of soy sauce. And then we're just gonna mix that together. And that's gonna be the sauce for our mixture. For our pepper steak. So you're gonna whisk that around. The cornstarch is gonna help it get thick once it gets on the stove. And we'll return. Right now what we're gonna do is get our rice in our rice cooker. You can cook it on the stove if you desire. I don't, so I'm gonna use my rice cooker. But we're gonna use about 2 cups of rice. Well, 2 cups of rice, we're gonna use 4 cups of water. But right now, I'm gonna just go ahead and clean my rice because it'll get the starch off of it and all the dirt and impurities and stuff I don't want in my rice. So we're just gonna rinse it off with some cool water and we'll be back. Right now what we got is our clean rice. Also, I forgot to mention, just cook enough rice for however much meal you're cooking. I like rice, so I'm going to use extra rice, but if you don't want rice, you're going to use cauliflower rice, or you don't want as much rice as me, then just alter it to your taste. I got 4 cups of water right here. I'm going to go ahead and add that in. And what you're going to want to do to that is get some cooking oil, butter, something, about 1 tablespoon. Cooking your rice is going to help it get nice and fluffy. And we'll put our top on this and take it to our rice cooker. Simply put it on cook and that'll be done in no time. On to the steak. So right now we're going to go ahead and cook our steak. What you're going to want to do is get yourself some of your butter. And put it in your pan and get that all melted. And we're gonna let that get melted. And then we're going to, with our steak in this bowl, you can get your garlic powder. I'm going to open the spoon side. Give it some good taste. That's your garlic powder. And to that, we're gonna add our onion powder. Onion powder to your bowl. That was a new onion powder. That's what took me so long. I had to open it. And we're gonna take some of our black pepper, and we're going ahead to add that in. And I'll probably use the rest of that from that container. But you see, we'll get that all stirred up and cooked in our pan with our butter. See, that's getting all warm, and now we can add that in. And I'm gonna go ahead and season that side too. So you can't season one side and not season the other. So we just gonna go in with a little bit more garlic powder. Onion powder. And our garlic powder. I put enough black pepper on it. But basically, we just gonna cook our steak till it's done, about between 6 and 10 minutes. Get that cooked, and then we'll take it off and we'll cook our pepper and onions and add it all back in together. So what you have here is your steak all cooked. It's cooked all the way through, no pink. If you happen to stir it up and you do see some pink, just cook it a little while longer. Cook your steak like you like your steak. I do want mine well done when I'm eating a meal like this. So what you're gonna do is get a bowl or a plate. I have my clean bowl. You're going to take your meat off of your heat. And we're going to use this same pan. Oops. And we'll get some more butter to put in that. And then we're going to go ahead and start cooking our pepper and onion. So of course you got your butter. Country crock, sorry. I'm going to use a fair amount of butter. A buttery taste. Never heard of it. And go ahead and get that all heated. And you got your red peppers, your green peppers, your yellow peppers, and your onion. And go ahead and put these in. Cook them until they're tender. Probably between another 6 and 8 minutes. This meal is really quick. If you like yours with more of a bite, you can call them done when they have more of a bite. And y'all can just watch me cook that. peppers and onion and garlic mixture. And then we're gonna do is take our steak and add it back in to our pot. And then what you're gonna see me do is clear space in the middle. And we're gonna add about a half a cup of brown sugar. That's gonna help that get nice and sticky and caramelized. And we'll get that all stirred up in there. Sweet and savory. And see, that got all nice and glossy. And then we're gonna take our soy sauce, rice vinegar, and cornstarch mixture. And I'm gonna get a spoon, a fork, and whisk that back in there because that's sat a little while now. And you don't want chunks. And if you see that fly, I'm so sorry. So my house is not dirty, but you know how it is in the summertime. But it's annoying me, so I'm sure it's annoying y'all. And we're just gonna put that there. My heat is probably on medium now, so I'm gonna just cut it up a little bit and let that thicken. And then it'll be time to make plates. Alright, so here you just want to cut your temperature off, but it's still going to simmer down a little bit. But that's your completed pepper steak. Then we're going to go ahead and get our white rice and we'll plate it, and I'll be back to show you how it looks. Alright, so now it's time to make plates. Or bowls. That's our white rice. Nice and fresh from the rice cooker. Cooks it perfect every time. You see your rice in your bowl. Then you go ahead and put your pepper steak on top. Get you a little extra sauce. Oh. All right. And there you have it, your pepper steak and your rice. If you like this video and others like it, like, comment, share, subscribe, and tell me how I did down in the comment section. Enjoy. Thanks for watching.